Here with head coach Anna Nimz as the Lady Demons prepare for their final non-conference home game of the season. Crazy to think that we've already made it this far in the season, but we are here. Playing ULM on Saturday. We'll get into those X's and O's first because there's bigger picture things happening on Saturday as well. But talk to me about that game. What's been the focus for the team coming out of that Champion Christian game as we head into another D1 opponent?
Yeah, I think it's really important. You know, we've talked a lot this week about it's Division I from here on out, and it's time for us to level up. It's time for us to refocus and really do some self-reflection. I think as a team we're getting better each game, but we've got a lot of ways to go, which is a positive in some regards. You know, we know we're not hitting on all cylinders, but I think there's going to be a game where we're hitting and we're feeling, and I think just collectively that one game, whatever game that's going to be, prayerfully Saturday. But whatever game they really feel that click, I think it's it's a high ceiling for this group of girls.
Because it's really been over the past few weeks, it's been a piece here, a piece there, a piece here, and it's really as we get closer to conference with just 3 games left before conference play, it feels like it's time to get that point where, like I say, things click.
It's definitely time to get more than 1 or 2. We need to be at least 1 through 4, or 1, 2, 4, 5, or however many. But we need to have more people being engaged, and contributing. We're finding where we have 1 kid really having a great game, or 2 kids having a great game, and not in regards to points, but just making sure that we're producing in all facets, understanding our roles, and then being the best at that role. But again, I think they're going to click. Let me rephrase it. I know they will click. It's a matter of time. I think some kids are staying pretty quiet right now, but we know their capabilities. We know what they can do. So we're just waiting for that breakout game. So I think a handful of them are still waiting for that breakout game.
So like I said, playing ULM on Saturday, another doubleheader, but specifically for our game, it's a celebration of the past 50 years of Title IX. A lot of stuff going on around that game Friday and Saturday morning, but specifically to the game, and maybe specifically more so first to Title IX. What does it mean to you to be able to not only celebrate it, but benefit from it too?
I mean, I think we don't have enough time to let you know exactly what it means to me. Obviously, as a female in the sports world, both as a young student athlete myself, and now as a woman in the athletic world, people before us paved the way. 37 words really changed, my life. It changed my player's life. It changed any woman's life, whether you played sports or not. Just the opportunity to participate, to not seem undervalued, to not seem like we weren't profitable. It's an incredible act. It's an incredible opportunity for us to bring recognition to Title IX. I'm beyond excited to be able to honor the women that paved the way for us here at NSU, from administrators to the student athletes, to the women that played intramurals and never received their varsity letter. But just what an opportunity for our girls to understand that so many before us paved the way, both for myself, for them, and it's just, it's humbling. But I'm really looking forward to it. And I think it's something that, although we've made incredible strides, by no means have we hit the end goal. It's still definitely, there's still disparity. There's still that gap, but to go from 32,000 student athletes in 1971, female student athletes, to over 200,000 female student athletes, I think that's something to absolutely recognize and to celebrate and keep pushing forward, and never letting those that came before us and their fight go unrecognized, and that now it's time for my generation and our players to pick up that fight and keep trudging forward.
You mentioned how special it will be to honor those sort of first women, especially of Northwestern, that played even before there were scholarships, and then some played when the scholarships were enacted. I know you got to spend some time getting to know those women as well in planning of all this. How special, I mean, you already kind of touched on it, but how special it will be to see them on the court and receive that recognition on Saturday?
I don't know that there are true words to be able to put it, to be able to, really tell you how special. I just think what a great opportunity for myself and for our team to take a step back and to recognize the women that gave us the opportunity to be standing here, to be doing this interview in what was such a male-dominated sport. You just got to say thank you. Nanette the Hawthorne, Camille, a lot of boots on the ground with Camille, but Nanette just pulled this together, and some of the stories she's told me have just been surreal. And I'm excited for our girls to be able to hear those stories. And just sometimes, we all think what we're doing and what we're going through was so hard. I'd like for our girls and myself, this is a gift. This is a blessing. This is something somebody fought so hard. This is not a given. And so just kind of making sure we readjust our thinking some days. But again, to be able to recognize those women on this home court in Prather, I'm just excited for the opportunity to meet them and say thank you.
Well, definitely going to be a special time, a special weekend, even beyond the game, and it's going to be fun, and hopefully let's cherry it with a win. How about that?
Absolutely. That's what I'm hoping for.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you.